Hey, welcome to the Monday panel where we chat random crap whilst making random models. I'm joined this morning by Timothy and Tiffany.
Hello.
Heyo.
At least someone's awake after this weekend, Tim.
Yeah. It's like watching the clock. I'm like, are we going live? Oh.
So how was your weekend?
Oh, peaceful.
Excellent.
Very, very low drag, no stress. It was great. So
yeah. Robin all right?
Yeah. She's doing well. She got swimming tomorrow.
Nice.
So, well, it's called swimming. It's just me and her in the pool with an instructor.
While she
do a bit of singing and
speedboat on the water.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, like drag her cheek through the water and stuff like that. Yeah,
stick her head under, see how long she lasts.
Play, I think they call it. So, yeah. Yeah, I told the instructor on day
Put
one.
the life vest on upside down by accidents, and
yeah. Well, there's no life vest or anything, but I told her, I told the instructor, like, oh yeah, so do we have to go in through the ramp, or can I just like do it like a line in and just toss her? And she's kind of looked mortified. I'm like, I'm not tossing a 3-month-old in the pool. Don't worry.
Like a rugby pass.
Yeah.
Apparently, that's why my my auntie started paying for my cousin to have swimming lessons, because they went on holiday, and my uncle was sat next to the pool reading his book, and my auntie went to the bar, and when she come back, the little one had fallen in the pool, so she dove in, got him out, had a go at my uncle, went back to the bar to get the rest of the drinks, came back and he'd fallen in again. My uncle was still there reading a book.
Oh boy.
God.
So she went, yeah, when we get home, he's having swimming lessons.
Yeah, big swimming culture in Australia. Like, yeah. We all.
I'm not surprised for those sharks.
Yeah, we all kind of learn how to do it. Yeah.
You learn to swim, and you learn to swim fast.
Yeah. That's the thing. You don't have to be the fastest. You just got to be faster than the slow guy. It's all good.
Yeah. And how are you, Tiff?
Tired.
Oh, Bechard. Did you have a good weekend, though?
I did, yes. I didn't get my build finished, which I'm kind of upset about, but I enjoyed it.
Yeah. I didn't get mine finished. I enjoyed it, though. I'm going to work on it today.
Yeah, me too.
Oh.
Yeah. The rest will be joining us shortly, I believe. Maybe.
Yeah, the MVH stream is still on, so John and Mal, at least.
Yeah. If they're not too tired.
That's something I did do. I got gloss coat on the Typhoon. So ready for doing some decals.
Would that be the Tornado then?
The Tornado, yeah.
Right. Correct weather system, just the wrong name.
I know. Remember we were talking about weather systems the other day, like tornadoes, typhoons, cyclones, hurricanes, all that stuff. Ugh.
Well, you know what the next British jet's going to be, don't you? The 6th gen. The Tempest.
Is it?
Mm-hmm. They've named it Tempest.
I haven't seen anything about it.
I should look it up. It's a pretty cool looking aircraft, actually. They're doing manned and unmanned variants.
Oh, they say they're going to do it.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure you guys are about the only country worse at military procurement than Australia is. So
I don't know. We build the Australian submarines.
Which ones?
We've done a deal, didn't we? The AUKUS.
Oh, yeah.
To supply you with some submarines.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I thought, oh no, or is that just buying? We were buying a couple off the US in the meantime, the Virginia class.
Probably.
Yeah. Ow.
But they'll come with strings attached, like tariffs and things. I wonder what the tariff would be on a nuclear submarine.
Who knows?
Should we get on with chat before this goes any further?
Yeah, let's. I was letting you break your own rule. It's cool.
Deed says, emoji smile, emoji smile, emoji smile, emoji smile, emoji smile. There we go.
Well, hey.
Lots of emoji smiles.
Bob says, hi, Data. According to tracking this end, your extra beasts have arrived. Confirm, yes, no?
Graham says, morning, Bob and Dieter. Or Dieter.
He also says, recovered from the 48 and 48.
On the Dieter, how Dieter spells his name, it always makes me giggle because Kay's got loads of cookbooks and her favourite ones are the hairy dieters. But whenever I read it now, all I see is the hairy Dieters.
The hairy Dieters.
Bob says, not recovered, looking at an incomplete kit and realising I bit off more than I could chew. Didn't we all, buddy?
It doesn't help that you accidentally sent the items that you needed to me.
Yeah.
Graham says, me too. Need to simplify for next year.
Yeah. Steve Paul says, morning, everyone. Morning, evening to everyone. Hope you're all well. Well, what a 48 and 48 event it's been. Many thanks to all involved. Yeah, it's been fun. And Mr. Morris is away on his battleback course this week.
Yes.
Doing all his adventure training and stuff.
Yep. Killing it. High ropes.
Yeah. Wall climbing and everything.
Joe says, morning all. Hope everyone is well. Sounds like the M4H's 48 and 48 was an overwhelming success. Awesome. Great job you all did.
Yeah, they did. They've done really, really well. They think they may have reached either the same or more than last year in total. And well done to the Aussie guys as well, because they've improved on their score from last year.
I believe they raised $1,500 more than they did last year.
Yeah. So well done, guys.
Oh, good on them.
Patrick says, good ale.
Tiff says, morning all. Hope everyone has a wonderful weekend with the 48 and 48 or whatever you are doing. Please don't forget to hit that like button on your way in. Much appreciated. Mwah.
And the funny thing is, that's carried over to M4H now.
Yes,
so whenever Tiff comments on M4H, even Steph and Malcolm and all that, they all read the comments out in a silly voice.
Steph, Malcolm, James.
We've started a trend, people.
Thing is, it does actually brighten my day. It's awesome.
Joe says, Patrick.
Jules says, afternoon all.
Afternoon, Julian.
Afternoon.
Trevor says, hi all, great weekend on 4848. Yeah.
Scott's Models says, hello.
Hello, Scott. Julie says, I'm not tossing a 3-month-old in the pool. What about 4 months, Tim?
Yeah, they're a little more inflated. They're good for line-ins at that point.
They flap their wings quicker.
Yeah. Gino says, hello, everyone in the panel and to the chat.
Hello.
Hey, Gino.
Graham, did anyone on here get their model finished? I didn't. No. No. I did last year, but not this year.
Yeah.
I don't think I built anything last year.
I built a 148th Spitfire in an M4H scheme last year, and I completed it.
Yeah, I didn't participate this time around, but I'll do a bit more forward planning next year and make sure I'm getting involved.
Here, hold the baby for the next 48 hours.
Aussie Ian says, g'day, everyone.
Hey, Ian, it's good to chat to you over the weekend as well, Ian.
Yeah.
Julian, enjoyment is more important than finishing, Tiff.
Wow.
Not going there. It's too easy.
Low hanging fruit.
Yeah.
David of the Valleys says, "Hello all." Full stop.
Hello,
Hello.
David. Pitskit says, "Afternoon all. Hello, Kieran, the nicest man on YouTube. He is genuinely a lovely bloke when you meet him. You're just like, oh, he's so cute, so lovely. He's such a nice guy. You just couldn't possibly be angry with him. You'd have to be a complete psychopath to be angry with Kieran. It's the only way you could do it.
I'm just imagining meeting Kieran at some point now, getting like kicked in the shin and him being like, "I hate you forever," or something.
Yeah, tell the shit.
Matthew says, "Sorry, I'm late." Not at all,
Hello,
mate.
Matthew.
No, don't worry about it.
Joe, catching up on all my YouTube stuff, and wow, I've just finished watching Mark Felton's video on the British Navy. Crazy, yeah. Royal Navy have had many an adventure over the last 500 years. 500 years?
Yeah, it's been a minute. I know, I'm getting there. Bob says, unfinished model here. Tail feathers, undercarriage, and half a wing to do.
Ooh. TBG says, "Hi, everyone." You're not tickling me.
Knocked my headrest off.
I can press the button you call a head. the big plunger you call a head.
Oh, boy. Patrick says, didn't even get the engine finished, let alone the car. Too much plain black, plus the live was way too much fun to watch.
You should have been in the Discord, mate. It was hilarious last night.
Oh, jeez, I can't read at all. Too much pain for my back, plus...
You still didn't read it right. It's
Yeah,
just
so...
from my back. Not
Do you want to borrow these? Oh,
yeah.
man.
Look, in my defense, Robin is going through a 4-month regression at the moment. So she has woken up at 4:30 and then 5 a.m. for the last 2 days.
So, Mal.
But yeah.
Yeah.
Welcome.
Hello.
Do you want to tell us how you ended up accidentally buying a Tiger One for twice the price you bid for it?
I'm generous.
You are, aren't you?
Yeah.
You accidentally buy a Tiger One and then you generously pay double for it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're a good man.
As if there's something wrong with that.
Yeah, bold strategy calling out someone for getting behind the charity you support. But okay.
Yeah. I mean, what are you getting at?
It was funny, though, when you did that.
I'll tell
Everyone in this was like, yeah, Mal's accidentally bought a tank.
I don't know what it was, but I didn't see the final result.
Yeah.
I just knew that I'd won it because of your reaction. But as it must have come up, my screen just exploded. You know the
video, coffee,
the
with
video
bread.
thing, yeah, with all the paint. That just threw up on my. I don't know whether everybody got that, but it just threw up on my screen for some odd reason. So I never saw the actual result.
Yeah.
And but I did all right. So I bought a Tiger. What ifs?
Yeah.
And suck it up. I was trying to concentrate. I was like using my stopwatch to try and gauge timings and everything.
Yeah.
Because of all the thing about
sniping.
Yeah, missing out. Yeah, and so the actual thing I wanted was the Sea Fury.
Yeah.
I was happy to go over around 120 quid, although I know it's 90 quid. I can buy it in the shop 90. Well, when it comes out, 90 quid. In fact, I can probably get it cheaper through mold kits for less. In fact, I'll probably get it for 80 quid, including postage. So anyway, so I was, because it second off production and whatever, I thought, okay, I'll go 120. So I was concentrating, trying to work out the all the whys and wherefores with the timings and everything. Missed that. So I went for the Spitfire, missed that, the same. So I went, and although I've already got the Airscale Bolt and Pull Defiant, and I've already ordered the Kotari Bolt and Pull Defiant, I thought, sorry, I'm having a go at that. I missed that thing as well. When that had ordered, and I went, right, well, it's time for me to go. So I went this morning, and I didn't pay for what I bought. So I just couldn't be bothered at that time. So first thing this morning, came in here, onto PayPal, paid it 81 quid plus 5, because it's a £5 postage.
Yeah.
Paid the 86 quid, thought nothing more of it. And then on Steph's stream and John's giving it, and that idiot bought a Tiger for 41 quid. I went, did I?
Yeah.
So
the previous bid was 40 quid,
so,
and we were going, go on, Mal, go on, Dave, bid him up, go on, Mal, and then nobody bid after you.
and I think I put the bid in. It was only about a minute in.
Yeah.
And I'm giving it. Somebody's surely could have overbid that. No.
Yeah.
I reckon. I do believe, honestly, it was a setup.
Who could say?
I know. Anyway, so up yours. I've paid double.
It's well worth it, I'm sure. It's a lovely kit.
Those shelves are looking good, John.
Yes, these ones stay up.
Well, hey.
Not from the school of Morris, then.
No.
June says, please do not throw me in the pool. The wheelchair doesn't float, nor do I. I do my famous impression of a boat anchor and float in exactly the same way as a house brick.
Doesn't.
Very good.
That's how I swim. Matthew says, yes, Tiff.
You've not done the voice. You don't sound like Tiff. You can't do it if you don't sound like Tiff.
No, that's not.
Tiff.
That's Matthew. That's not Tiff's thing.
Whoa.
Why I order. Matthew says, yes, Tiff is so famous she employs voice actors. Samuel F. Jackson at the moment.
Temu's voice actor, apparently.
To boldly go, poor Tiff, she'll get mistaken for Smurfette. Lovely Smurfette.
And Julian says, if the sunglasses emoji was supposed to be a bee with a smile, I guess. Oh, yeah, Blooming Thing puts sunglasses if you admit the space. Okay.
Yeah, because he put point A and then he was supposed to put point B, but it changed to something else.
Okay. Julian, I didn't finish an account on account of not starting. Yeah.
Fair enough.
We will learn English this week. We promise.
I don't speak for yourself. Mr. Paul says, hi, gang.
Hello.
Hello.
Right.
Stroke his head. You gotta wake him up.
Sorry, I'm trying to finish this. Julian, head, desk, Mikey, meant model making. For once, my finishing comment was double entendre free.
Yeah.
No, if you've got a filthy mind, it wasn't.
Yeah, modders.
Paul says, quick question. Does anyone do a mask set for the Trumpeter HMS Belfast 1942 model kit in 1/350 scale?
Not that I know of. You might just have
Should
to
be
do
on
it
it
with
there
masking
somewhere.
tape.
What does it need?
The camouflage scheme for the Belfast.
It's a shit.
Yeah, they did this really weird thing in the Second World War, and they painted them different colours.
Yeah, it was
But
the
it's all straight lines.
yeah. It's,
Put some masking tape.
who are we up to? Me?
Me. Drew says the Royal Navy was founded in 1546, so yeah, just shy of 500 years old, Mikey. Yeah, older than a lot of countries.
Is it me?
Nope.
It's Tim.
No.
Joe says, Matthew, ref your kits. It's okay, all for a good cause. I was just trying to work on my kit at the hospital with daughter. Lost the cab of a truck. All good. That's a bugger.
David of the Valleys. Hi again, Mal and John. Hi,
We keep
David.
meeting like this.
Yeah.
Timmy G says, pushes Julian in the pool when no one's looking.
Like one of those jackass moments or something. Just walk past and just nudge him as you walk past.
That's fine. You just stay calm, go to the bottom, wheel yourself to the shallow end.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Thing is, though, if they held on to the wheelchair, they might float upside down because they're in the tyres.
Oh, that's true.
There's not much air in the tyres.
No, there's enough to slow their descent, long enough for them to drown.
Stay calm, pull out your pocket knife, deflate your tires, then wheel yourself to the shallow end.
Yeah. See, Julian, they're all thinking about it deeply. I, on the other hand, am not. No, it'd be quick and painless if I was there. It will be good.
It just holds you under. Matthew says, if he floats, he's a witch. If he drowns, he's a dead witch.
Maybe burn him.
The model.
Oh, yep, you got it.
No, that's right. Go on. I forgot.
The model student says, good day all, with a howdy emoji.
Hello. I'm going to be 2 seconds, like 2 minutes. I need to go and grab a drink so I can take my meds.
Okay. Well, whilst you do that, we'll go down to the desks. Bench, whatever you want to call it.
All right. I'm going to... this will sound weird. I haven't had a coffee today. I know it's 20 past 11 at night, but I'm going to have a coffee. I'll be back in a sec.
How orange is that?
Oh, it's orange enough. I've seen better. What is it? Is that your Skumnidum, the Germany sort of
The Wasserschlepper.
Wasserschlepper, there we go.
Yes, that I'm doing as a lifeboat.
Bloody hell.
So there you go.
Well.
Doing it as a lifeboat. That's cool.
Yeah. So that's the inside of it. I just need to put the winch reel in. And that'll be the inside.
All right.
Boom. Yellow.
And that's the wrong way for some reason. There we go.
All right. Yeah, back in a sec.
There we go.
Julian says, good theory, Mikey, except the tires are solid, so I'm effed either way. Oh, there you go. Your plan might work after all, Tim. Oh, for goodness sake. I wish this mat would stop slipping.
Or if you don't like the idea of wheeling to the shallow end, maybe if you just believe in your wheelchair and it'll function the same way as Chitty Chitty Bang Bang.
Well, fly.
No, like it became a boat before it flew.
The thing is,
And then,
right,
and then the Baron goes, I want that boat. I want
if
that
we put a
car."
life jacket on him first, he might at least semi-float upright in his wheelchair. So then he could just turn the wheels and use them as like really crappy paddles. Like really crappy propellers or something. That'd be quite funny, just see Julie's head just skimming along the top of the water. Very, very slowly.
Get him a sticker for his chair. It says like Amphibops or something.
Yeah. And if he completes it, he can have a patch to sew on his shorts, saying I completed the 25-meter wheelchair swimming race or something. Mole student says Java is king. Yeah. I thought it was Charlie Boy.
I'd love to see, some of the footage of the like US amphib units going out the back of the well docks of their ships doing amphib insertions. Yeah, and just splice into that footage.
Julian going
Julian doing the same thing, like full pelt down the well dock into the drink.
Oh, I wonder if somebody could create it as an AI video.
And then, like, him coming out of the ocean on the beach.
Covered in seaweed.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry, Julian. We're picking on you today. We don't mean it, buddy. You know that.
I wasn't picking on him. I think that'd be cool.
Tactical Julian. Matthew says, Pontypandy RNLI rescue launch. Yeah. Absolutely. Duke, good day, all you beautiful people. Hello, Duke. Okay, there we go. Julian, ponders pushing to the shallow end. Nah, drowning is much less effort.
Yeah. It definitely wouldn't work. Like, the bottom of the pool is slick. Like,
yeah.
Yeah.
And it's uphill.
Yeah, exactly. Like, as soon as I said it, I'm like, it's a stupid suggestion. You're an idiot.
In the scuba tank. I love the fact we're putting so much thought into this. Julian in his wheelchair going along the bottom of the pool with a scuba set on the back.
Yeah, he needs a little press button. Like he presses the button and little suction cups like come out of the wheels. That's why they're solid. So we go along the bottom of the pool.
Well thought out.
Yeah.
Hey, modern problems require modern solutions.
Yeah.
Get it patented quick.
Yeah. I love that none of us have just thought about getting him out of the pool.
That's the one thing that's not an option, all right? Julian is not a quitter. We need to get him there under his own steam.
Give him a really long snorkel. You know, like one of those reeds that you see in the cartoons.
Yeah, that'd work.
Yeah. Then when he gets to the top, he's got like this reed sticking out of his mouth as he comes out of the water. Like in Ice Age.
Well, if he's got suckers on his wheels to get him along the bottom, they would work up the side of the pool and out over the top, wouldn't
they? Yeah, it could be like a gecko.
Like a gecko.
Oh, God, yeah. It'd be like a horror movie.
It'd be like
an abandoned house and stuff. And, like someone's walked in with like a flashlight and they're looking around and stuff. And, the camera pans from like underneath. And you see like Julian stuck up in the corner of the roof. And
thing is, right, if you're trying to get out of the pool, they always have that sort of lip around underneath the top of the pool, don't they? For the drainage. Stop the water splashing up over the side. So he'd stop there. So he'd just be hanging in midair above the pool.
Oh.
Sort of half in the water and half out.
Like the flight engineer that time leaving the flight deck, yes.
Yeah. Kind of like that. Matthew says, Top Gear Ford Fiesta Royal Marine amphibious beach launching, but with wheelchairs. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a sport I'd watch.
Absolutely. Julian says, "Oh, uphill and wet and slippery. Nah, don't fancy it." TBG says, "Julian Amphibious Ops is a Dalek coming out of the water." Yeah. Can't do stairs, but he can do water. Julian says, "Laugh out loud, TBG." David says, "Just had a phone call to bring my hospital appointment forward from 20-30 hours to 16-30 hours. That's better. Yeah, it makes more sense."
Don't think I've ever had a hospital appointment that late in the day.
Yeah. Trevor, did I hear that someone got a bargain in the 48 auction? I did. I got the 3D Gizmo set with the sprue rack, AK pen holder, and the pencil holder for £11.
I still have no idea what lots you had in the UK. I haven't seen any of it, and I haven't looked to see what they were. So I'm going to have to watch it back and learn, I think.
There was a lovely tiger.
Yeah. Yeah. It was double the price they paid for it.
Yeah. That's all right.
I must say, John, as well, I was really impressed with your presenting over the weekend.
Oh, thank
really
you.
nice.
Yeah, because it wasn't me. I had Paul standing in for me.
Yeah, well done, buddy.
Thank you.
Trevor says, "Did I hear that someone..." I've just read that one.
Yeah, sorry.
Gosh darn it. It's all right, I'll do it. I forgot your modelling. Matthew says, "Why can I hear Jaws music?
Oh,
Wouldn't it be
I can
Jaws
now too."
music?"
Oh, dear.
Thing is, it'd be twice as slow as well. Because the music, and then Julian would just be very slowly coming out of the water. Like a disabled Apocalypse Now.
Yeah, it'd be funny because now I'm sort of picturing. He's saying he's not that good at swimming, so I'd imagine every time the head breaches the water, go doo-dum, then it'll disappear under the water, then pop up again, doo-dum. Change his name to Bob.
Yeah. Or every time pops his head out, I'll go, head back down again. another length.
Yeah.
Either that or
Every
you do
time he
like
pops up, you bastard, back under again.
Either you
Like,
do like
You bastard.
the Holy Grail like running gag, but it's like the wheelchair in the pool. It's just the same snippet of footage until he goes like that, and then he's on him.
I kind of picture it like the videos of the special forces doing drown proofing. When
David Bowie dressed as a shark in Yellowbeard.
Yeah.
That'd be funny. People like with their arms tied behind their back, like doing the bouncing, getting that little breath of air and stuff, and the whole time that they're doing that, Julian's just sitting on the bottom,
like shrugging his hands up in the air, like, come on. What do you want me to do? Julian, idea. Snow tires with studs. They grip like nothing on earth. They'll skid like hell on a ceramic floor, though. Paul says, "I'll make my own mask for this ship. I mean, how hard can it be? I did it for the Turpists. Yeah. Should be fine. Man of your caliber." Julian says, "Matthew, how come Jaws has so many victims? Can't they hear the music?" Duke says, "I've got some great things."
Oh, in the auction?
I think so.
Oh, I'll tell you what, it's really weird because I don't know if anybody here, I don't know if everybody saw the auction. I'd say not, the Australian one. But near the end, almost every second lot, people are saying, yes, somebody to win the bid. And then they'll say, send that to John Marley to, help set up his face-to-face sessions and, all that sort of stuff in, the an Aussie version of Models for Heroes. And it was humbling. It was sort of really weird. As it turns out, of all the 36 auction lots, I have 2 items to send out, and that's it. Because the rest of them, a good lot of them are being sent directly from the donors. So Icky Sticky, Hobbyco, and SMS all have the stocks in their warehouse. They're sending it from there, and Katare and Skullcraft Studios. So that only leaves Hobby Vault and Hamilton. Oh, sorry, Hobart Drill Hobbies, but. That's it. So of the 3 kits, I'll
So,
tell you what, it's weird.
be
I'm keeping.
honest, were you a little bit choked by that?
Oh yes, absolutely. Yeah, I wasn't expecting that. And just somebody, it was Luke Carswell, the Black Rifle Models, who was the first guy to do that.
Yeah.
On the Sunday, Dave Goldfinch did it on the Sunday. Sorry, the Saturday, halfway through the stream. I think it was a sanding set from Icky Sticky. But
Yeah.
the fact is, I didn't really hear him. It was only when I played it back today to make sure I got the figures right and everything else.
Yeah.
I realised that, oh, God, I missed that. I was just too busy sort of doing other things. And that's after the first stream, I do remember saying to Steph and James off air, like, clearly I can't do two things at once. I always forget what I'm about to.
David says they're trying to catch up with the waiting lists. Yeah. Apparently, the Welsh NHS have been kicking people off the waiting list, so it looks like they're actually making headway. June says, Paul, I looked on Scalemates. No related mass set for the Belfast. Be all right. It's all straight lines. Bob says, soon to be time to recommence construction of my Dalek. Where to find the correct shaped suckers? A sink plunger. Trevor says, does that tiger come with a cage?
Does it come with gravy?
At least they don't need masks for it.
Well, no, that's true. Joe says, poor Julian. Bob says, who? Me? I can't swim either.
Neither can I.
TBG Model Works says, why did I say TBG Model Works? It's just TBG. The opening scene for Your Eyes Only, when Bond wrestles control of the helicopter from Bofield, Julian, and picks him up on the skid by the wheelchair and drops him down the chimney. He's not Santa Claus. Julian comes down my chimney, I'll be very worried. Julie says, great idea, Nodge. I can wear a fin on my head. Every time I pop up, I scare the bejesus out of me.
I regret nothing.
He's laughing at TVG. Matthew, new signs on swim pools. No bombing, no heavy petting, no running, no amphibious assault wheelchairs. Very good. He takes it well, doesn't he?
Sorry.
Yeah, modders. Dear. I was saying to Tiff and Mal yesterday, John, you know the tornado stream we did on Thursday?
Yes.
That's now on 293 views.
Don't know how. But yeah, that's good figures. I guess there's an audience for them.
280 times.
Sorry, what were you saying before your nephew rudely interrupted?
Sorry.
No, I guess there's an audience for it in the UK, but I don't see too many Australians, for instance, spending time with it.
Yeah.
It's just we just don't know the aircraft here. Don't know it well. Oh dear. Right, so I've got a really bright colour paint here, fluorescent red. Well, there we go. So,
do you know what really annoys me with fluorescent colours? They show up really badly on camera. They never look the same on camera.
Oh, you never look the same on camera?
How do you know you've never seen me in real life?
Nope. Oh, well, I have, but, it was hanging out the tree outside your house with those night vision goggles.
Yeah.
But we don't talk about that, do we?
That was. Were you also the guy that was watching Mr. Morris in the toilets at Telford?
No, that was Paul.
TVG said, I love the fact that Steph made Gary explain that on the 4848 as well. TVG says, Bob, ask Davros. He's got the actual blueprints. Matthew says, that's what she said, modders. Model student, parts aren't aligning as I try to work due to laughing and jiggling I'm doing. Instead of going, he could go, Julian. Julian.
Julian. I live in South Wales.
I'm a heathen. Heathens of the world unite. Julian says, "Drop Matthew blooming spoil sports." Okay, how about maritime combat attack vehicle for the disabled? Oh dear.
Oh, this is not working.
Model shoot. I'm going to call you TMS. TMS says night vision adds £20. Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm
but
literally just a blob in the that
No, but-
fills the entire night vision lens.
there's no depth perception in NVGs, so you look all right.
No, I still look round. Actually, no, because I look slimmer from the front. So yeah. Bob says TBG, as do I. For the Shawcraft Mark 1 1963 original version, hardest part was finding the correct color perspex for the eye discs. Paul says, Mikey, the camouflage on HMS Belfast isn't straight lines. Please look at photos of it. Okay, I will do at some point, but I'm not really building a Belfast at the minute. I'm doing a Wasserschlepper lifeboat, which this conversation is really making me think I need to get a 3D printer of a 135 person in a wheelchair for it to go with it. Because I think that'd just be so funny. I could sit him in the back there. I could call it Julian's tugboat. Julian says, not da, it's more oh shit. Oh shit. Joe says, don't say that when we will have Jaws, Julian 1, 2, 3 D and Revenge of Jaws versus Julian. Yeah. Bob, of course, just after I made from the Dalek building group, had the correct stuff remanufactured. Extremely expensive though. Eee. Yeah. Mostly straight lines. Straight lines ish.
It's the
It'll be
dazzle
fine.
camo, yeah?
Kind of.
Or was that later?
No, they use that in World War One and World War Two.
Oh.
Yeah.
True story. The first Aussie J model they painted dark grey. They started off being a very light sea grey. First one they went dark. They did the differentiation between the light and the dark as a solid line across the bottom because the plans had a fold in it.
Ah.
So 49 aircraft 49 became walk the line.
Jim says, "Oh, replace the wheels with water skis, being towed back." Yes, that would work. Why didn't we think of that? We could put we could put water skis instead of wheels, and we could put a jet engine on the back. And we could have turbo Julian. Matthew says, "Let me see what I can do." And Jim says, "Be back in a bit, Kara here. No problems." Bob says, "Yes, I have made the voice modulator and have a car reversing camera hidden in the eyeball. Very cool." Matthew says, "Julian versus King Kong and Godzilla. That'd be so funny." We could create an entire storyline for Julian. The Amazing Adventures of Julian. Tim Mess says, Jet Julian. Yeah. Jet powered Julian.
Episode 1,
TBD.
you're a pack of bastards. Episode 2, you're still a pack of bastards. Episode 3, the bastards are back.
TBG says Julian on water skis when Jaws attacks would be interesting to see. Yeah. Matthew says Fast and Furious Julian. Yeah.
No, that was a catch and a half. I dropped the wheel from my jet and it landed on top of my candle.
Oh, that's lucky.
Yeah.
Right.
We didn't have to crawl on my hands and knees to find it.
Yes. We don't want you doing that on camera. New.
You wouldn't see me anyway.
Still wouldn't want to see it. Oh, look, there's one of the suckers. Fast and Furious 2, Cardiff Drift. Fast and Julian.
All right, let's try this again. I had trouble getting any paint out of the airbrush with this paint. Let's try it a second time.
Bob says Julian versus the Disco Squid with Hotel Transylvania 3. Yeah, that'd be funny. That'd be so cool, actually. It's like a little plinth with a guy in a wheelchair on it, and then just a giant squid looming over him. That'd be such a cool diorama. Duke says Fast and Furious Julian, slow and not very happy. Joe says, how about not so fast but very furious Julian? Yeah, that would work as well. Oh dear. It's all good fun.
Yeah, that's the problem I was having yesterday, John.
What, a wheelchair in a pool?
With getting air through my airbrush, but no paint.
Oh, did you solve it?
I'm getting water through it now, but I think I'm just going to have to try and water down my paint even more.
I'm trying to work out what's going on because I've got the pressure right up at the moment.
Yeah.
And I sprayed just thinners through it, and it's lovely. And I've got probably 2/3 thinners and 1/3 paint, and still nothing. It's unusual. There's no bubbling. So it must be the paint. It's very, I don't know. Try more thinners. Can't be this much, surely.
Just a thought of, not for modders, obviously, because she's got a total compressor, but have you bled the compressor, John?
Oh,
Dry
not today, no,
moisture
but no, it'll be fine. I've emptied the water trap, but it should be.
TMS says Julian Caesar.
This crap's going to go everywhere.
A2. Paul says, Wednesday I will spend the day making a Lancaster for a friend. While I'm waiting for bits to stick, I can work on my great uncle's ship. Yeah, sounds good.
Sounds all right.
Matthew says, I love how Father Ted prevented Speed 3 being made. Yeah. TBG, harness a few sheep to the front of Julian's wheelchair. He'd be a Welsh bow to see it. Oh, Boudica. I like that. The Welsh wheelchair team. Oh, that would be a funny video.
That'd be a cool diorama.
Julian going mush with a load of sheep in front of him. Gino says, how's everybody doing? I'm still having trouble doing anything with my hands shaking too much, but I can't get to hospital until the 27th of May. Oh, mate, that's not
27th of May?
Yeah. TMS asks, is the needle stuck?
Oh, hang on.
Have you got a leak?
Yeah, I did have one there. Just see.
We're on the connector.
Yeah, I've got a inline water trap there.
Yeah.
Um,
I've not seen one of them before.
Have
well,
you
it
not?
can get humid here, so I've got one at each end, and that's you know, no, still
Good
nothing.
idea.
Uh,
Have you tried clean out the hole in the cap? Because I found that sometimes it's clear, but it's not. The gap isn't as big as what it would normally be, and it causes a blockage. What I do is I get the end cap that you've just took off, John.
Yeah.
Get a cocktail stick, put that in, and just turn it, and it just gets off any crud that's stuck to the edge around the edge of the hole of it.
got one of those.
I've got one of them, but I use cocktail stick because it doesn't. I use it for the nozzle, but I'm on about the actual end cap.
Oh, the crown.
Yeah, because that way, then if you use a cocktail stick, it's wood, so it's not going to damage the metal and wear it away.
That's clear.
But it's enough to scrape the paint out. TMS Neil Stuck, and he says, "I'll be seeing the Lancaster this Sunday at our local model show at the Heritage Museum. Can't wait." Nice. That'd be so cool. Bob says, "Mush, mint sauce, surely." Yeah. Mint sauce, whoosh. Mint sauce, whoosh.
I have to buy some lamb for me Sunday dinner. It's been a while since I've had lamb.
Lamb is rather lovely.
Especially when it's been slow cooked for like 8 hours.
I thought you were going to say especially when it's been slaughtered.
No.
There you go. Chat's gone slow. That's okay.
Everyone's still recovering from
Don't
it.
panic. 24 people watching. Don't forget to lube and subscribe.
No, I am. Put my alarm on for 9 o'clock this morning and didn't get out of bed. Well, I didn't wake up. Slept through them. Didn't wake up until about 11.
I have my alarm set for every 5 minutes for an hour. And it went off at 9 o'clock. And I went, I'm going to switch it off till 9:30.
You're the worst. It's like my absolute pet peeve is people that bloody. I have a million pet peeves, but people that.
You're just an angry man.
Oh, I am. There's so many things that piss me off, but
Yeah, snooze buttons are one of them. Like, I don't like people who use snooze buttons. You just get up. It's my view.
yeah, like if you set like 15 alarms, it's like you're trading yourself to ignore
Alarms,
14
yeah.
of them. Like 14 of the
problem
15,
is-
you're okay to ignore. Like you're gonna ingrain that behavior.
Problem
You
is,
set
I'm
one,
a
and then
really,
if you don't wake up, you have to go through the rest of your day feeling like a bellend because you are one.
The thing is,
Problem is, I'm a really deep sleeper, and it's quite often I won't hear the first alarm.
Make
Get
it
a better
my
alarm.
Second or third.
Yeah.
My alarm is my phone right next to my head on full volume, the intro theme to Sharp. So the fact that I don't hear it is bloody miraculous. Because that is loud as hell when it goes off.
All right.
which really annoys Kay. Because even when she's not intending to get up, she wakes up because of my alarm.
You have paint stuck in there, John.
Or something.
Boosh. See? BBC for the win. Paul says, my airbrush got clogged up. I have it working again, but I had to strip it right back to the 4 holes that put their air through it. Job done when I noticed the nozzle wasn't clean properly. Yeah. That's why I do it after I changed every colour. Whenever I change colour. Bob says, right, there's a pair of wheels laminated, 6 pieces each. Nice.
There we go.
Bob says, pet peeves, are they hard to house? What do they eat? Duke, first Tiff had trouble with her airbrush, then John has trouble with his airbrush. I'm not using mine for ages.
See, I must have been that deeply asleep. I just didn't hear any of my alarms at all.
Yeah. See, generally, I do get up with the first alarm, but I know that, I used to sleep on the back of bloody firing ranges and everything. So I can really deep sleep.
Yeah.
I'm tired, especially if I'm really tired when I go to bed. Steve Holman says, good afternoon, all. Hello, Steve.
Yeah,
Yeah.
right. So that's clear now. I'll give that another burl.
Shit.
It could be the paint clogging it because the only stuff that came out was fluorescent red,
Yeah.
But I'll try it a third time for the win.
Today, Steve, we are talking about how to jazz up Julian's wheelchair to make it amphibious so that he doesn't drown when we throw him in the pool or when Tim throws him in the pool. Because Tim is absolutely to blame for this one.
Yep.
There is an easy way around it. Don't throw him in the pool.
No, Tim's got to throw him in the pool now. We've just got to find a way around.
That's not an option.
That's Robin
Right.
the Pool principle now.
Yeah, but we're already past that. We've gone too
Fair
deep
enough.
into
Yeah, fair enough.
Just like Julian into the pool. Too deep.
you use the Australian tradition and rename the pool the Julian Hall Memorial Pool. And don't dive in. You might hit your head on the wheelchair.
There's just a statue of a guy in a wheelchair sat at the bottom of the pool. Sub-aqua divers visiting it for decades. Laying wreaths for Julian. Oh, he's back.
Yeah. And laying wreaths that say Kara here. Oh, we're
Wish I could
bastards.
get a life jacket.
All right.
Julian is back. Patrick says, hi, Steve.
The horses
Matthew says,
are
hi,
on the
Julian. We've not missed anything.
No, we weren't talking about you at all, mate.
Oh. Bob says, send the wheelchair to France. Aren't frogs amphibious? No, they're amphibians.
Okay, you can't see, but I've got a very good stream. A good flow through the airbrush now, so hooray. We did before. But no,
Did I have a good idea, John?
No, you were talking about the crown.
Yeah.
It wasn't the crown.
Yeah.
It was the dingus.
I was right about it being a blockage, though.
I was right about you being wrong, too.
Well, you have been wrong before.
What?
Matthew
You have
says,
now.
Q branch, 007 wheelchair with machine guns and flamethrower. Yeah. Attack the jewels.
It's just because I'm a nice guy. Sharing the pool. He can have the bottom half.
Julian says, it's a wheelchair, not a sunken wreck, for fuck's sake. I'm not growing barnacles, you buggers.
Not yet.
The memorial statue is what's at the staying at the bottom. We'll fish you out afterwards.
After the statue's been installed.
Yeah. It's just going to be a memorial statue at the bottom of the pool. Like in that quarry that I think it's in mid Wales. Somebody put statues, like statues in the bottom of the pool. Statues of people. So that when divers go down there, it freaks them out. Because they just stood in the bottom of the reservoir.
That would be creepy, to be fair.
Quarry lake.
Still not working.
That is not good. So where's this?
Weird.
Okay. It's fine on that one. It's fine on that one. Slightly off on that one. Okay.
Crank the pressure up.
If all else fails, just blast it out. Let's try that. 1.5. 1.5. There we go. Just hope it doesn't take off the bloody primer. Right. So, SS Julian. What else would you like as design for your Tactor chair?
Oh,
I like
barometer.
Malcolm Charlestable. Had problems with my airbrush not spraying. I took it back to the model shop where they advised me to strip it right back to the nozzle and O-ring. That's how I got kicked out of the Newbury model shop. I love the fact that Malcolm's picture is him when he had his really long hair in a bob. He looks very happy. And welcome, Malcolm.
Oh, he's happy. He's delighted that my airbrush is knackered. He's that sort of guy. I don't know. Hang on.
Isn't there a lake in Sweden with a concrete shark at the bottom to frighten divers? Probably. Sounds like something the Swedish would do. Just for shits and giggles. How are you, Malcolm? Have you recovered from this weekend? I know you're back in work today and you're really looking forward to it. Oh, no, that's not right. Bot match.
Oh, just like spreading mercurochrome everywhere.
Mercurochrome?
You don't remember it, do you?
No, sir.
Well, it's the next best thing in medicine than your mother's kiss. But it had a lot of mercury in it, so they decided to stop putting into children.
Oh, well, yeah, that's kind of nice of them. Is that like the sort of thalidomide scandal that we had in the UK?
Oh, not as bad as that.
Matthew says, I've just read that one, stupid boy. TBG says, a Rocket Man special fit Julian's wheelchair with a pulse jet. The first supersonic wheelchair user. Malcolm says, I'm good. Looking forward to next year. Funds mean we can remain as busy as last year. Hope all are well. Nice.
Oh, just peachy.
We're wonderful. We're always wonderful. We're wonderful people. Well, some of us are.
Yeah, I was going to say I'm not.
No, you're just Mr. Grumpy.
I'm not even grumpy. I'm always smiling.
Not grumpy, just hate everyone, okay?
Oh, yeah, that's different. Yeah.
Gino says, John, maybe thin the paint a bit. It may help, just a thought. Yeah.
I have.
To be fair, he's got it nearly clear.
It's nearly clear. Yeah.
Moz says, good afternoon. Hello, Moz.
Hey,
How are you,
Moz.
buddy? Patrick says, hi, Moz. TVG says, hi, Moz. And Julian says, somebody posted on Facebook that their granddad knew the Titanic would sink and kept yelling at it. Yes, kept yelling it, so he threw him out of the cinema. Well, yeah. He kept yelling at the Titanic. You're gonna sink. You are weak. Moz says, hi, all. Hello, Moz.
Hello, Moz.
Patrick, hi, Malcolm. Moz, hi, Malcolm. Moz, hi, TVG and C5, Patrick. David says, hi, Malcolm and Moz. And Paul says, hi, Moz Models. And Paul says, hi, TVG.
See, this is why I skip the hellos.
I know,
There's
but
just been a lot of them.
it's fun though, isn't it? It's all good fun until someone loses an eye.
So that's almost clear.
Moz says, David at the Valleys, you've built that model yet? Malcolm says, hi, Moz, Patrick and Malcolm. And Matthew says, hi, Grand Fromage. TVG, has Nodge put something in backwards in his airbrush? Yeah, he put that backwards. Because that would block it. No, that's not real. David of the Valleys says, Moz, it processed at Mo along with my Chieftain Mark 11. I was progressing at the Mo, I think, maybe.
In process.
Oh, in process.
Or in progress.
That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
David, I know you're in Wales, but as a fellow Welshman, I'm going to tell you, learn English. Paul says, thanks, Malcolm, for getting back to me. Thanks, Malcolm, for getting back to me via email. Much appreciated. Thumbs up. There we go. And there's me saying that David needs to learn English. David says, fingers, laugh out loud. Very good. Very good, very good, very good.
I hate painting trim. Ugh.
You hate everything.
I hate everything.
You only reinforce this idea. June says, it's all good fun until somebody loses an eye, but devising methods for amphibious assault wheelchairs is always hilarious. Yes. So yeah, that's what we're doing today, Moz. We're coming up with ways of adapting Julian's wheelchair so that he doesn't drown when Tim throws him in the swimming pool. So far, we've come up with jet-powered wheelchairs, wheelchairs with suckers on the wheels so that he can wheel his way back up to the shallow end. Scuba kit, shark fin on his head, so that as he bobs up, he can go, Julian, Julian, Julian. What else we call it? Oh, suckers so that he can climb up the walls at the leisure centre and just hang there like a really creepy horror film. We come up with what else we come up with? Water skis, a life jacket on upside down. Paul says, I learned Saturday not to glue P to my finger and thumb. Yes, he did. Bless him. That's never a good thing to do. Oh.
Looks so.
Bob says, put a skirt around the wheelchair and turn it into a hover chair. That's a great idea. I like that idea, actually. Because that'd be even creepier. It'd make him look even more like a Dalek. Patrick says, we all know that Paul still does it anyway. Paul still does it anyway. Question from Moz. Do folks not like full build videos? The view rate of full builds has dropped this year. Every build I've done has not got the views as before. I know my models aren't crap. Thoughts, please? Good question. Let's go around the panel. Modders?
Sometimes I just find I cannot sit there for that long.
Yeah?
Yeah,
So do you think it's more of a length of video sort of issue?
probably, yeah. I think, like, personally, I just lose sort of interest after a certain amount of time.
Yeah. Tim, what's your view?
I like long form videos.
Yeah.
I think no, I don't really have anything else to chip into that. I just like long form videos a lot of the time. I prefer to not have to look through a million videos to get things. So, sometimes if they're working on a particular build or a kit that I just bought or something like that, then I'll watch through.
Yeah. Mal?
You like talking about what you say, full build videos?
Yeah, videos where they do a full build in one video.
I never watch them.
You don't watch them?
No, it's, same as I don't buy books on how to build a particular model.
Yeah.
Because it tells you in the instructions.
Fair point.
That,
So you'd watch more if you're going to learn stuff that you wouldn't
I
ordinarily.
watched how to. I mean, I watch videos of things that I think I might know to see if I can find out how to do it better or in an easier way or something. Yeah, I full. I might if I say I've ever watched. No, I full videos of or full build. Could be interesting, I suppose. But it depends on the subject.
Yeah.
I'm probably more likely to watch a full build video of somebody building a ship.
Yeah.
Or even armor, because that's not what I do. So I'm interested in something different.
That's good. Good point.
I mean, I don't come across them much.
Yeah.
I guess the a full video. Are we talking like videos over a few weeks, or is it like speeded up?
Speeded up, I think.
Yeah. I've I've not watched them. I've seen them, and I go, "Well, that looks interesting," but you don't get any techniques out of it as such.
Yeah. So you prefer the more instructional type video than they're just watching somebody build something?
I like to try and see if I can learn, find a better way of doing stuff that I do. Because I like at the moment, I'm using these watercolor pencils.
Yeah.
And I like using them because they're easy to use, but I don't really know what I'm doing.
Yeah. That's a really good point.
Well, I've got Daniel Zamabide is a guy that started this with as far as I'm aware or concerned and he uses them all the time, and he's very, very proficient at it. And I've got his book, about 50 quid worth of book on using it. I've hardly ever looked at it. I've flicked through it and thought, and I watch how he does it.
Yeah.
And I've not been able to replicate how he does it.
Yeah.
So I could probably watch video after video of him doing it. He's Spanish, and he does it. He does sort of explain in English what he's doing.
Yeah.
But it's sort of like anything you get in a book or whatever. You see how it's done.
Yeah.
What's done, not how it's done.
Yeah.
And the video is better, but I still haven't been able to master how he does it.
Yeah.
Which sort of pisses me off a bit. So yeah, I watch videos, but I'm just trying to better what I do if I can. Or
Yeah, you want to
find an
learn
easy
something
way
from
to-
it.
Yeah, just learn it.
Yeah.
I'm not
What about
against
you,
any
John?
videos.
What about you, John?
I think he's walked away. He stepped away. He's muted
needs-
and all that.
He's going to watch a video on airbrushing.
No, I've seen on a couple of forums people complaining that there aren't enough full build videos anymore.
Yeah.
So obviously, I think, Moz, if your subscribers aren't watching them, I have no answer. But maybe the algorithm has changed and people aren't being directed towards them by YouTube anymore. That's all I've got.
So maybe it could be a keyword thing. So when you're setting up live streams or videos, uploading videos, you can put keywords in. So maybe keywords is the answer. Maybe they're starting to become more useful again.
I don't know. I really don't know. I'm as baffled as you.
So there you go.
Actually, there are some videos about that are like very cleverly stop motion ones.
Yeah.
Which
Oh, yeah.
I've watched, not completely because they go, but I've watched them because they're very interesting and because the technique used, they look really good. But not as to learn anything, just to watch it because it's interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah, my personal ones that I really like are the ones that have like a little bit of talking, but then it's mostly sort of like nice camera footage and stuff of working on it, and then like a nice bit of B-roll, and it's got like nice kind of peaceful music and stuff like that. So I can just have that on in
the
the
music
background.
side, I'd say as well, it's important that the music is background music, and it's not competing with the voiceover. That's really important.
They're the ones that I tend to gravitate to, but I'm like perpetually online. Like it is very rare that between the computer in the office and my phone, when I'm home, I pretty much always have YouTube playing. Like I am terminally online.
So hopefully that helps you somewhat, Moz. If people in the chat have got any opinions or suggestions, I'm sure Moz would really appreciate them. Matthew says, Timar, we'll figure out why I do great big peace mallet figures. Bob says, oops, extraneous and enter there somewhere. Moz says, market research, of course. Yeah, that's fine, buddy. Feel free to ask in the Discord as well. Patrick says, I thought they were good, Moz. Bob, mine just freaked out about Julian in a skirt. Gino says he likes full builds. Julian, Bob, the problem is my balance. I'd wind up upside down with a flotation skirt on the surface. Ew. Julian's hairy legs sticking up in the air. Bob says, Julian, pontoons. David, I'm happy to watch long form as well. If there are too many parts, it can be off-putting. Yeah. Joe, a full build video is too long for me. I'd rather see it in separate segments, unless you throw in a couple of Julian jokes here and there. Yeah. Maybe that's another good point as well. Is rather than doing a full build, is make it informative, but do it in like a series of 3 or something. 3 different sections or something like that. Julian says, good idea, Bob. I can play cards while the air diminishes. Oh, pontoon with an S. Moss says, it just seems the build videos are not as wanted these days. I think the algorithm idea is an interesting one. Because they have been making changes the last couple of months. And they did do an update, I think it was last month as well, the algorithm.
Yeah, I think the hashtags are coming more into play than they used to.
Well, yeah, you got the hashtags and you've also got the keywords as well.
Yeah.
And I know keywords does make a difference because when I didn't do them for the tornado build hardly got any views, but since I started using them again, it's made a massive difference. Moz also says, do an unboxing kit and people love them. Yeah.
Yeah, but then you also have the same amount of people complaining about, oh, anyone can do an unboxing video. My view is, if it's almost like, yeah, I've heard this before. It's like people on a forum would say, are there any shops in my area? And you think, well, number one, what's your area? Number two, you're already on the internet.
Just Google it.
Yeah, it's like when people go on Facebook and say, does anyone know what time the number 11 bus comes? Well, do what the person you're asking would have to do and Google it.
Or, just go to the bus stop.
Yeah, look at the sign on the bus stop or whatever. Paul says, I was watching an Australian guy building the HMS Belfast kit. I got series 22 and then he stopped making the videos. How bloody annoying.
Yeah. It's like, I know a guy who did 3 videos on the HMS Victory in like a wooden kit, and he hasn't done any more since. It's been like 6 months.
Yeah, John.
Yeah.
To be fair, I started doing the Centurion Avery accurate armor kit, and I did the first 2 videos, but then I had to get rid of CapCut, and now I haven't got any software that can handle video editing, so there we go. Matthew says, and that's my excuse for not doing the accurate armor kit. Matthew says, full bill, all bells and whistles and upgrades, and super detailed 40-minute video. Count me in. Yeah.
Yeah, that's normally the time frame that I really like to, is like the 45 minutes. But
yeah,
if you have all the footage anyway, it would require you kind of doing a little bit extra planning, I suppose. But you'd be able to get your long form video out and then still be able to have do a bit extra narration and stuff on certain bits, and then you could release like shorter kind of tutorials or how-tos on like how you're attacking a certain segment, and then you're kind of maximizing your
that's a good point as well. So maybe generate interest by doing YouTube shorts and to sort of like an advert for that series, then do some short form where you're doing like the quick hints sections of it, and then do one long build video in a series. So make it all part of a series, so it builds up.
Bear in mind, again, I am nothing but a consumer. I am not a creator in any sense. So.
TBG says, swings and roundabouts with YouTube videos. YouTube messing around with the algorithms. Yes, it does. They change them every couple of months. Bob says, I have a problem with some professionals building RC kits. I end up with a sore throat and a deaf laptop due to shoutiness. Yeah.
Haha.
Gino says, I love live streams full of builds as well. Oh, that's lucky.
Ooh, how
lucky
fortunate is that?
I know, right? Lucky I set up a channel that does just that. Moz says, background music is a two-edged sword. You have people like it and people who hate it. Yeah. I think with a lot of people that hate it, I think it's because some YouTubers have it on too loud so that it's noticeable rather than it just breaking the silence.
Yeah. I think obviously there's a lot of content creators, certainly scale modelers, who English is not a language they either speak well or speak at all. And by having music, it sort of prevents them from having to narrate.
Yeah.
But, I'd watch it all anyway. If the music annoys me, I'd just turn the sound off. Yeah.
Well, this is another thing, because if you have it on so it's only just hearing, you can only just hear it, then if people don't listen to it, they can just turn the volume down and it disappears. But they can still hear the person speaking. Genius. Patrick says, the music in your videos is a bit loud, Moz. There we go. Moz says, it's just market research, really. I just think people's viewing patterns are just changing. Yeah, I mean, they probably are, mate. Yeah. Matthew says, I'm trying to do ChatGPT image of Mr. Charles as a Star Wars Emperor Palpatine going up an escalator with M4H beneficiaries as stormtroopers, saying good morning, but it's copyrighted. Right, what you got to do with it is, instead of using words like Emperor Palpatine, stormtroopers and stuff, you do the image of Malcolm and you tell it that you want it to be wearing certain things. You leave out anything that could be linked to a copyrighted thing. So you'd say, want Malcolm to be wearing a black helmet with a long brim, black cape, black bodysuit or whatever, with buttons on his chest, rather than saying, I want him to look like Darth Vader. You got, with the AI, you got to be descriptive rather than just assuming it'll know what to do. Duke says, I can watch a full build one day, but not another. That doesn't help at all, though.
I find it really annoying. There's a thing where people would, build a kit over 48 hours. Oh, just unwatchable, turgid shit. That was. Oh, it was terrible. Being facetious, of course.
Modders,
Yes.
could you possibly go into Discord and send Moz the link, please?
Yeah.
Just because if I open Discord on my computer, it'll crash everything.
I thought you were about to say modders. Can you ban Mr. Marley from the stream?
We'd never do that.
Not quite yet.
Not quite yet.
Drew says, ooh, not that kind of skirt, Mikey. Hell, even my mind rebelled at that image. It would be quite funny, though. Just Julian's feet sticking up in the air and the pool going, wiggling back and forwards. TVG says, well, Colin first to build a rocket-powered hover chair for you, Julian. Oh, yeah, we could ask him to do it.
Yeah.
Moz just messaged me on Discord. Just read it, buddy. Modders will let you in when you come in.
Yep,
Well, I'll let you in when you come in. Patrick says, I watched them to see how well a model goes together. Yep. Joe, oh my gosh, we're all grumpy like Timmy. Oh no.
Oh, press it at the same time.
Good afternoon.
I did say
Hello.
I'll let you in.
Hello, Moz.
Hello.
Hello,
I
but
was
you-
jumping in on it, but I've done my latest build, and it's only done about 1,000 views, and so I've gone back through. I am a tag genius, I tag up my videos, I put keywords in description, but it just seems the last 3 builds I've done don't get the views that they once did, right at the beginning. So it was just wondering. I understand the algorithm is a beast to master, and I think I'm pretty good at it. Most of my videos will get 6,000 to 8,000 views. Blah blah. For instance, the fly video's done I think it's 135,000 views on that. The Tamiya workstation has ended up with 30,000 views, I think now. The latest Tamiya glue and the Mr. Tool Cleaner video that I've done, that's 30,000 views. You spend, and the worst thing is that build of the Crusader, I had 9.5 hours of footage to edit down to a 30-minute video. And I sped it up a little bit, and it just hasn't blown up like any other video. And so I was just wondering that whether, to be honest with you, I don't particularly watch full build videos like I once did. But then again, when Matt from Modern Minutes did his this morning, I had it on in the background, because it was A2C Hawkeye. And I do like Matt's videos. Now, people say it's the music. I get that. People don't realize is that I set the background music to 2%.
Yeah.
2%. But if you go into your settings, there's a option that says stable volume.
Yeah.
Turn it on or turn it off, because that messes with the sound. There's all these little things. I think they're trying to be too clever with it. They really are. So,
I'm just looking at your recent uploads, Moz. And I don't know if you noticed, but the ones where you've done videos about things rather than the models, they've done really, really well.
Exactly.
What they do, the model ones haven't done as well.
I know.
So maybe that's a shift in the algorithm then, as well.
Is it algorithm or people? That's what you got to distinguish, is whether it's people's viewing patterns or algorithm. You know, it's one or the other, isn't it? And I'm thinking that people don't watch it anymore.
I think it might be a combination of the two as well.
Yeah.
I was going to say, because even though I subscribe to you and I've got all notifications and stuff set on, I don't actually see any of your stuff in my feed.
Yeah.
See, that really pisses me off. Sorry, I shouldn't swear, but that really does.
Don't worry about it.
Listen, right. There's two problems with YouTube, okay? And I'll tell you exactly what they are. And I'm on a panel now with YouTube of top creators. Some of them have got like 1.8 million subscribers.
Yeah.
And in a video call I did, or a thing, I said in the chat that the biggest problem with YouTube is that you've used the word subscribe. That is the worst thing you can say, because the word subscribe basically involves a payment. You subscribe to Netflix, you subscribe to Sky, you subscribe. Money's being handed over.
Yeah.
What they should do is get rid of subscribe and have the word followers.
Yeah.
And then when they brought, and I said the other thing you did is that you brought in the bell notification, so that then you can choose to be notified when, you know, occasionally of what somebody's posting, or all the time.
Yeah.
Now you've got this other instance where you put the bell on and, you know, you want every single notification. They are still dictating what ends up in your feed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, if you're a follower, now I believe that if I am a follower, even on Facebook, I follow someone, on my wall will come up what they are posting.
Yeah.
But on YouTube, and I know that PewDiePie did a video about it about 3 years ago when it happened.
Yeah.
That, you know, who are you to tell me what's on my wall? You're not, you know, because that's the problem you have with Facebook.
People subscribe to certain channels because they want to watch them. Stop trying to force other stuff in front of it.
Yeah. So, as I said, it is a poison chalice at the moment, and
true.
The actual work involved. Now, the build is the most relaxing thing I can do in my life, to build a model. But when I'm filming it, getting the right angles, making sure the camera's focused and then, you know, and I've done bits where I've got the camera in focus, I've sprayed a wing, and when I've gone back to it, it's out of focus because it's focused on my finger. You know what I mean? And I've set it, you know, it's the most frustrating thing is to edit a full build. And, you know, if you see, and it's the most effort, but then I could sit in front of a camera and tell you, this is what I do when I do this.
Yeah.
And I get some Mr. Tool Cleaner and explain why, you know, I think it bites differently. There's something about Mr. Tool Cleaner. Now, it could be the placebo effect. I don't know.
Yeah.
But when I use Mr. Tool Cleaner and I put the tool cleaner down as cement, I'm going to call it cement now, cement, add a part, boom. It doesn't, it just grabs. And that's what I like about it. It's the grab. Not the fact it goes quick or anything, it's that grab. So, you know, I'm talking about that, and I get like 30,000 views. And I get 5 people who say, oh, can you use it on painted parts? Well, that's what the video shows. Watch the video, and then you'll know the answer to that. You know, you get
See, I've just looked at my homepage there, and other than seeing this live stream, which was I think about number 4 down the list, the rest are all these daft AI videos, like story videos.
Yeah.
And I don't even watch those.
Yeah.
Well, YouTube's trying to crack down on them, aren't they?
Yeah, it's adverts and AI stories.
Well, you tell me, be honest, are they really cracking down? Because everyone's been sharing this Airfix gone bankrupt video, right?
Yeah.
I did my video about the history of Airfix, including the problems with the Hella Humbro Airfix Trinity.
Yeah.
And I had advice. I asked the people who were there at the time, you know, this AI video It's basically done a Grok or a Chat GPT, write me a 45-minute script about the downfall of Airfix.
Yeah.
And I reckon 40% of the information in that video
Is incorrect.
Is incorrect.
Yeah.
But it's had 200,000 views. And
I haven't watched it for that reason. It's simply clickbait, I think.
Yeah, but the thing is, though, would YouTube take that down? No. Imagine the revenue they're making on adverts from that 240,000 views. They're not going to take it down.
No.
But it's so inaccurate. It's unbelievable. My video on the history has only done 6,000 views on that video. And I think mine's very accurate because I asked the right people and a certain person was there at the time. So it just berefs me that this sort of thing happens. And the fact they were saying, oh, they lost the tooling for the tractor. They lost the original Spitfire. No, they didn't. You're talking out of your ass. That tractor, the original Ferguson tractor, wasn't even owned, that tooling, by Airfix. They got it off a guy called Thompson in America. So what would have happened? That tooling would have gone back to America.
Yeah.
Honestly. And then you wonder why people... All right, going back to the homepage, nothing's worse than seeing 3 videos on the top and then 26 videos of shorts. I don't want to watch shorts. I want to watch shorts. I'll go on TikTok.
Yeah. The way they've rearranged the feed is just horrible, isn't it?
It is gobshite.
All I want to see, the top of what I want to see is channels that I follow because that's the stuff I'm interested in. Put other stuff after it. But first and foremost, I want to see what I want my follow or my subscriptions.
Yeah. Because I wasn't notified about this live stream being on.
Yeah.
It's only because I thought, oh, yeah, it's Monday, isn't it? Mikey will be on. And I was an hour late.
Yeah.
And that's only because of my own personal preference that I found you know.
Well, I'm usually on the show and I'm usually late too.
Yeah, but you've got the M4H.
Let's get through some comments. TMS says, I was looking for the quick cut edit 4K Gundam builds. They're entertaining and some amazing masking and paintwork on display. Yeah. We need to do Gundam at some point.
Yeah. I'm keen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Julie says, years ago, a guy came online and asked if anyone knew about the company he had an interview with the next day. The words, look it up, you lazy sod, spring to mind. Yes.
Yeah, that was me.
Bob, how long would be too long? A friend did a video about the World War II training camp local to home. 3.5 hours about Woodbury Common. Yeah. Well, I suppose it's how long's a piece of string, really? How long would be too long? I mean, 30 seconds could be too long to hold Julian underwater, but, you know, hold him above water.
We're keen to find out.
Yeah. Who knows?
Not
that we're advocating drowning Julian. We've spent the whole stream trying to come up with contraptions to stop him drowning. We don't want to waste all that effort. Moz said, that's not for me, Patrick. That's YouTube doing that. Go to settings and turn off stable volume. Yeah. Joe says, Moz, I like watching videos and streams with a bunch of hairy guys who are kept in check by a young lady. Maybe you should do that.
Who on earth is calling me a lady?
That'd be Joe.
How dare you?
Who on earth said they like this stream?
She's not a lady, she's a bitch.
I can't disagree.
She's proud of it. She's proud of it.
Yeah.
Patrick says, okay, Moss, we'll do that.
Yeah, I do think some of the M4H guys got a bit of a shock on how unladylike I was this weekend.
Ghost says, morning, everyone. Slept in a bit. No problems, buddy. Glad to have you with us. TBD says, just an observation. I do wonder if the notifications get seen. Your last vid didn't get any. Yeah. You said that, didn't you, Modders? Didn't get a notification.
Yeah.
Matthew says, there was an RC tank builder on YouTube. He made beautiful models, but the German marching music was too loud. Erica on every damn video at 1,000% volume. That's like the Mark Felton videos. It's really informative, but that intro music is just, it grates on me. I don't know why.
He just grates on me anyway, that bloke.
No, I watch every one of them. I think he's fantastic. Moving on.
So they didn't say the word education. I'm just saying. It's but I know it's not a massive push because in one of the videos, Casey Neistat said that one of the guys he watches is this Mark Felton every single video, and so obviously with a guy like him, the godfather of vlogging, everybody went over to watch his stuff, and it is just a guy talking on pictures, and it's true, it works.
Matthew says, Moz, don't sweat it. Everyone's been busy watching streams all weekend. That's true as well.
That really surprised me also, that when every time I went onto the stream to watch in the background and I was building a model, there was only averaging 60 views an hour, 60 views when I was on there. It was 60 people watching all the time. I think that YouTube are doing that a disservice. I think they should, well, I don't know. I never got notified. It wasn't until I went looking for it that I found it. And that is the problem. Shorts do not make content.
No.
Whoever invented portrait filming needs a back of the hand slap, don't they? Our professional vision is horizontal, isn't it? Do you know what I mean?
Landscape.
Landscape, yeah. And having it portrait, it's worse than AI. Then again, I've had to do videos in portrait.
But it's just like, my view on the people who, hello, our friends at YouTube who are obviously watching this. But my view is like, I really don't feel like I want to kowtow to the sort of data miners and all that sort of stuff that Trump and Elon Musk would have hired for Doge.
Julie says, ditto Tiff. I don't see videos for the majority of people I subscribe to, and the number of notifications I get per day has gone from 9 to 3 or 4.
Is that right, Julian? That is incredible. Because somebody that subscribes to every Tom, Dick, and Harry. So, I would expect the notification feed to be at least getting some sort of notification of something.
Well, look at when you first subscribed to this channel, Moz.
Yeah.
It stopped your subscription. You ended up becoming a channel member, so that it didn't unsubscribe you.
Unsubscribed me, yeah. I ended up becoming a channel. But then, to be fair, I actually try and share the wealth. So I'm not going to lie, I make money from my channel. Yeah. But I'm also channel members to about 8 different scale model channels that are smaller than me, so that they get some of my revenue to help them, if you know what I mean. That's what I've done.
I appreciate it.
And what is it? What is it? What is a cup of coffee to in well, not now, because I think Costa's like £4 now for a coffee, but £3 to a channel who's putting out content that I regularly watch and enjoy. It's not a case of having to buy 2-ply instead of 3-ply toilet paper to wipe your bum with. You're getting something for it, aren't you? So, and that's what I've always done. I've always subscribed or become members of channels that are smaller than me, so that they get some of my revenue to help them, even though YouTube take 40% cut of that anyway. So.
Yeah. Well, I do appreciate it. We did lose a channel member over the weekend. So, of course,
that's good.
So, I don't know who that was. David says, haven't not looked at the video in any way at all. Oh, the Airfix one. Yeah.
It's absolutely terrible, that video.
I hadn't watched it. I saw the first maybe minute and just went, no, this is clearly just having a go.
And just to make sure I get this right, bankruptcy is different to administration. If you go bankrupt, that means the company's gone, nothing gone, and everything gets sold off. That's it.
Well, it means that the people that run it as well aren't allowed to run companies in the future.
Yeah,
for a certain time.
Because Airfix never actually went bankrupt because when it was the Hella Humbro trilogy, Airfix, Hella disappeared and said we're going to take on our own tooling, but Airfix can still make their stuff in our factory. But when Hella went down, or Humbro went down, I should say, Airfix then couldn't get any product out because the factory had gone, into administration. So Airfix wasn't doing too bad at the time, to be honest. It was because they had all their eggs in one basket.
Yeah.
And they couldn't get the tooling out, and that was it. Even when Hornby bought the company, the French wouldn't relinquish any of the tooling. And in fact, I think they got a fair shout of it. But there are some toolings that are in Hella's work in sort of Hella now that actually belong to Airfix. The QE2 is one, or the Queen Mary's one. So yeah.
Julian also says 30 seconds would be okay, Mikey, or until the air tank runs out. Yeah. Ghost says just saw an AI video about Howard Hill using a bow in the Pacific against the Japanese. Howard never served, much less fought the Japanese. Yeah, it's ridiculous.
Yeah.
It's getting stupid. And he also says, as to followers, my name is a nod to people who watch what I do. Yeah, following ghost hunting.
Oh, okay.
There we go. Patrick says, doesn't help when YouTube changes settings either. I have all set for people I'm subscribed to, but it gets changed without me changing it. Yeah, that's another thing they need to jack in. Stop meddling with people's bloody accounts.
Who do they think they are?
I know, right? Anyone would swear it's their sandbox to play in.
I know.
TMS says, I haven't live streamed yet. Building confidence for a first try on my birthday in May. Do you think they help grow a channel? I think maybe they help grow it, but like Moz has said to me a few times, that it's not evergreen content, so it won't keep growing just from doing a live stream. You'd have to put a lot of live streams out.
Live stream will kill a channel. That's why I only do one a week, which is and to be fair with you, I have thought about quashing Airfix and chill, but when you get 250 people watching it an evening, and people, it's part of their routine now. That first day back at work, come home, what can you do? I will go watch a bit of Airfix and chill. So, but I wouldn't recommend a channel complete of live streams unless you're a gamer. And then that's a market in itself anyway. So,
I mean, that's what's ended up happening with this channel is it's sort of become part of people's routine because it's the same time every day.
Exactly.
So, yeah. I think live streams are a good way to practice being on camera and talking to the camera as well, though, whilst you're building.
Yeah.
They're handy for that. June says, YouTube will, in my honest opinion, never promote a live stream, even a charity one like a 48 and 48. No adverts, so won't make YouTube money. You can set it to have adverts in the live stream now, but they're annoying as hell.
Yeah,
I set mine at 30 minutes, and I don't, and then I don't pick put adverts at different times for more reach. I just keep it simple that every 30 minutes and add, or there's 27 minutes in it. 27 minutes advert comes in. Then again, the YouTube adverts for them pay for the software that I use for.
I think with adverts, I think it'd be a lot better and less annoying if YouTube notified the actual content creator when the adverts were about to come up, so that they could stop the conversation and restart it after the adverts. Because part of the annoying thing is you miss half the conversation.
Well, you don't now because it actually freezes the live stream until you click.
It doesn't.
It doesn't.
Nope. I've had, I think, when I've watched yours, I've had 4 live streams in half an hour.
4 adverts.
No, 4 adverts in half an hour, and the stream comes back on after an advert, and you're still halfway through talking about a subject. And I've missed a little bit and I have to go back.
Well, see that we have no control over that.
No.
Do you know what though? And I'm going to say this to be blunt. If you don't pay for your TV license because you don't watch live telly, getting a YouTube Premium will change your days when it comes to YouTube. If YouTube is your main place of watching telly, become a premium user. Dump your TV license because you don't watch anything BBC, because I don't watch anything live, and just I put my money into YouTube Premium because I think 4 hours a day on average, whether it's because even when I'm working here listing stuff like this, old kits, having you guys in the background is what it's all about, and also you get more money from a premium user than you do from an advert.
Yeah.
Because if they pay their, was it £14 a month? If you get the what they do is they look at what they've watched over the past month, and they share out. They take out their cut, and then they share out the rest. So if that person's a premium user and only watches your video. This is the theory behind it, and just watches your video, your one video.
Yeah,
you'll probably get a tenner for that because he hasn't watched anything else that month on YouTube. That's how it kind of works.
I second that on getting YouTube Premium. Like I said, I'm terminally online. I'm always watching stuff, and I don't get hit with ads and stuff like that. So it's a game changer. I love it.
Yeah.
Paul says, Moz, I don't get notification from YouTube from Mikey's channel or yours. Looked at the settings and all notifications are on. So,
what I suggest you do, Paul, is unsubscribe, then resubscribe. Because Nigel said that worked for him. Unsubscribe, then resubscribe. And then hopefully click the bells and that. That sometimes works. It just needs a kick up the ass, I think.
Just remember the second part. Joe says, having problems with PayPal and will find another way to pay for my subscriptions very soon. So I might be getting off some subs, but then getting on again with different method of pay. That could explain why I've been losing channel members lately. Because I know there's been a couple of people who said, I didn't realize my channel had, my subscription hadn't gone through.
Yeah.
So.
It's all blame YouTube.
Yeah. Duke says, I didn't watch the videos on Airfix as I thought that Gary Evans would have had that in Monday Matters. Ha 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 ha. TMS is putting hands up. I think he's saying thank you in his own little way. Junior says, laugh out loud. Duke, he said last week there'd be no Monday Matters this week. Yeah. Duke says, Julian, I had better stop waiting for it. Ha ha ha. Yeah. So, Moz, do you want to tell people what the topic is for tonight?
I haven't got one yet. What should we talk about?
Have you not?
No. What should we talk about?
Should we leave it? Should we ask the chat what they want us to talk about?
Yeah. What do you want to talk about tonight on Airfix and Chill?
There we go. Not only do you get a say as channel members in what this channel does, you get a say in Moz's channel.
Yeah.
The virtues of YouTube and how we should all be grateful.
Yeah.
Yeah. Be grateful for John's presence, people.
Yeah.
No, I'm
I'll tell you what, we could
Check for a Republican there. That was hilarious.
Yeah.
Sorry, Dan, I did mute because your airbrush was quite loud, so I apologise for that.
I was just thinking that perhaps we could talk about how we could modify Julian's wheelchair. That'd be 2 hours, wouldn't it?
How to bring it up from the surface afterwards.
Yeah.
To the surface.
I know how to operate a crane. I've got a crane license.
I know how to operate a forklift.
Yeah, I did have a forklift license.
I don't have my license anymore, but I still know how to work one.
I don't know how to operate a YouTube channel.
Yeah, John could live stream it.
Patrick says vintage kits. That's an idea.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Come on, people. Let's have some ideas from Oz.
Some ideas. I was hoping to get Luke on from Revell on this week, but he's saying he's cutting down on his live videos and just trying to keep work-life balance, which is absolutely fine. He's got a kiddie now and everything.
Yeah.
But I am speaking to him on Wednesday for an hour, so I've got a raft of questions for him.
Yeah.
We've already done that one, Paul. We did that one about 3 months ago. Mental health and how it does it. Helps people with mental health and how we've already done that one about 3 months ago.
Yeah, let's see.
If not, I'll just go back on ChatGPT and find one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Stop beeping your own, you noisy sod.
Beep.
Patrick says, I'm building the Revel Porsche 917 and love it.
Oh, well
Oh.
done. Yeah, I
Good choice.
must do that video of that. It's Matchbox, isn't it? Matchbox.
Is that the golf one or a different scheme?
It is.
Martini?
No, it's
I'm not sure.
It is Golf, but it hasn't got the orange Golf in it. It's and then it's just, is it Golf or is it? Oh, I can't remember now. I don't think they've used Golf on that one because there's no orange paint. It's all blue and white, isn't it? And
Yeah.
chrome.
I know I think it's a 934 is the Martini Porsche because I've got that
Yeah.
one.
Yeah.
Or maybe I've got it wrong. Maybe it's a 934. I can't remember now. Yes, Martini. It's a Martini one.
Martini. Yeah.
Martini.
Yeah, it's over on my desk behind me.
Patrick
Well,
says
that one's
Martini.
that's on my short list. I don't have it in a stash, but I look at it every time I go in and look at the car oil because it's a Porsche and it's
Yeah.
got Martini on it, and they're both delicious.
Gina says, how about you all start building kits? That could be a discussion. The difference between channels, modeling channels that do face-to-camera conversations, sort of like talk shows, and channels that do live builds.
Again, I've heard people complain that some channels show the face of the modeler when you want to see the bench, and the ones that show the bench complain that they never see the face of the modeler. So my view is, if you're going to complain, go and play golf or something else. Like, just get out of the house.
I do honestly think that some people are born with a crayon in their nostril. I really do. I really do. Because you explain something in a video and then in the comments they'll say, oh, and you do, and you're like, I've just done, watch the video and come back to me.
I had one comment. You know, on that train video I did, Moz, about the Deltic. Somebody commented saying, well, that's 10 minutes of my life I'll never get back. I didn't learn anything. Didn't get anything new from this other than that footage at the end. And I said, well, you still got to the end, didn't you?
Yeah.
Clearly it wasn't aimed at him.
Yeah.
I think, there are other people in the world. I don't know why some people only think about themselves. Like, it's sort of weird.
Yeah. I think the one that gets me is when somebody writes, it's Tamaya, not Tamia. And I said, is that all you got from this video? I just really, and I say that, listen, over the years, everybody says things differently.
Yeah.
You got Americans who say aluminum instead of aluminium. You've got people who say Adidas or Adidas or Adidas. Adidas. We say Caribbean, and there's nothing more funny than hearing an American going Caribbean. You know what I mean? It's like, we have different, we break down what they're called morphographs. That's what it is. Every word is a morphograph, and a morphograph is a meaning. And we break these words down so we can say it. That's how it works. Morphograph. That's it. Tomato, potato. It doesn't matter. If that's all you got from the video, will you please turn out the light when you leave?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
On Gary's Monday Matters the other week, he said Cotteray, and somebody commented saying, you pronounced Cotteray wrong. You need to speak to Mark from Cotteray Models and learn how to say it properly. Gary'd literally done an interview with Mark a few days before, and Mark said, I don't care how people pronounce it. Not everyone is Maori.
Yeah, but also, like, I did a live stream on the weekend with a guy from New Zealand. I said, so how do you pronounce it? Thinking I'm quite prepared to learn. And he said, oh, no, you're pretty much nailing it. You just say it how it's spelled and you'll be right. They don't care.
Yeah. And that's it. It just befuddles me. It really does.
It's like I was talking to the director of Hobbyco, a big chain of stores in Sydney, last week, and he said, two of our brands are Hasegawa and Hella. I wasn't going to correct him and say, oh no, it's Hasegawa and Hele. There's, It's his bloody business.
Yeah.
Trevor says, I think there are so many people doing multi-part builds that don't get finished. Thing is, it might be putting people off. Yeah, that's another thing.
Life gets in the way.
Oh, it does.
I mean, with a lot of, certainly with getting older, as a lot of people in this hobby are,
Yeah.
you very quickly learn what's important if something,
Yeah.
some event occurs.
Yeah. Exactly.
June says, I'm noticing volunteers to lift my wheelchair off the bottom of the swimming pool. None about lifting me out, which would be appreciated on account of me not being nailed to the bleeding thing.
Oh, sorry, Julian. I've got a bad back. Oh.
And Joe says, John, 4. Right. We're at the 2-hour mark, modders.
Oh shit! Sorry, I wasn't paying attention.
Yeah, that could be another idea, Moz. Videos where it's the build all in one go, sped up, or do people prefer videos or builds that are split into multiple videos?
What I tend to do is well, I've done 3 different ways. There's one way you focus on. I think Gary's got it pretty much to an art, but I know how painful it is.
Yeah.
To film like Gary does. You know, zoom up to that part, or you're going to just put I've got a camera overhead, and I just film what I'm doing with my hand. That's it. And then I zoom in using this editing software. That's it.
Yeah.
I don't, if it's out of focus, tough shit. You know what I mean? But there are those who do it like me, and then in the bits where I am just spraying something up, I'll speed it up times 4 or times 2. If there's something important, I'll put it back to 1 speed. But it was just, I just thought, while you guys are on here and you've got people
An audience,
in the chat, 26 people watching, is it a way, is it something that we're doing wrong, or is it just the fact that people, is it something that we're doing wrong? Is the algorithm playing buggers, or is it the fact that you guys have moved on and your viewing habits have changed? So
Good
I
question.
think it's one influence to the other, because viewing habits will change if the algorithms are forcing different things.
And this is where you get to the mark with the shorts.
Yes.
That's where I always said right from the very beginning, when YouTube said, oh, we're losing to TikTok, we need to bring in shorts. What they should have done was actually create a separate app, YouTube Shorts. They've got YouTube Music, they've got YouTube Kids, they've got YouTube Studio, so they know they can produce these apps.
Yeah.
And they should have produced YouTube Shorts, or at least by now, move it away, and then it'll split it down to you, because and YouTube Shorts, there's no ad, you don't get much money for doing a short.
Yeah.
I've got a short on there that's done nearly 1 million views.
Yeah.
It's under 30 seconds.
Yeah.
All I've got for that is £22.50.
Yeah, it's ridiculous, isn't it?
If you get 1 million,
I don't think people realise how little we get paid as YouTubers.
Yeah.
Especially compared to the amount of time we put in.
So Tim, Mel, we're still waiting for that first paycheck.
Well, Modders gets paid by Hobnob, so I can do that.
I'm down to 2 packets of hobnobs.
She does a lot more work than you 3.
Oh well.
I don't do any work. I'm not a creator.
I do a lot more work than them because I have to put up with them.
I've only thought about it.
Joe says, Julian, it depends what you're wearing. A mankini? No. Matthew says, when you're doing something right, you'll always attract trolls and jobsworths. Correct.
Exactly.
And Trevor says, Moz, you have to wear black gloves.
Yeah, that's the trick, isn't it?
You know what, right? I know people are very harsh with that man, and I agree. A lot of the rant videos don't do him any favors.
Yeah.
But I have been enjoying his content about. I watched one video where he was ranting about potholes and paying tax, and I did actually find it quite amusing. I used to wear gloves because I am, whether it's me abused childhood, I don't know. I bite my nails, and I was getting lots of comments of people saying, "Oh, look at your nails." So I started wearing blue gloves. Next thing I know, well, what are you wearing gloves for? What are you wearing gloves for? I gave up. I give up. So what I've done now is if you would use the word nail or nails, it's
Yeah.
a blocked word, and that comment ends up being chucked anyway. So
Yeah.
TMS says, I haven't earned a penny. Maybe nipple tassels?
Yeah. See,
And on
yeah.
that scary image, Hulvar
When-
for now.
Last point,
Oh,
when
good.
Timbo wears black gloves, you can't see the rest of the gimp suit.
Don't forget to join us
Oh,
tomorrow.
my
For the... Don't forget to join me and John tomorrow for the World War One Austin armored car build.
Oh, yeah.
Hulvar for now.
Bye.
Goodbye.